Andrew Siciliano, play-by-play voice of the Browns, with a word of caution about judging the quarterback competition as we sit here in June.
The reality of what this quarterback competition is going to be, and then kind of the way that it's playing out for some of the fans in terms of how they think it's going to go. And we've given them the real truth. But I think kind of what you saw today gives you a pretty good example of the way that the coaches view this thing.
Yes, you need the young guys to get the work. You need Kenny Pickett to get the work. And to your point, and you and I were talking off the air, I need to pump the brakes for everybody and ask for patience and caution and wait until September. I talked about this with Jack Conklin. It'll be a best pod available coming up, I think, maybe tonight. It's June. Yeah. No one makes a quarterback decision in June. Mm-hmm. And no rookie, I mean, save for like a number one overall pick, has ever won a quarterback competition in June when there are veterans in the room. I don't care where you're picked. Jaden Daniels was named the starter last year. Caleb Williams was named the starter last year. Now, what Matt Eberflus did was name Caleb the starter right out of the gate. He was the number one overall pick, but that you don't see that often.
No.
We don't have two number one overall picks here. Right? We're not going to replay the draft or relitigate the draft.
Yeah.
You have to win that job in August and September.
Yeah, and Tim, to sit there and try to make sense of it in June based on, I see these stats and these touchdowns. It's like counting home runs at batting practice. They're in shorts and helmets. This is football's version of batting practice. They're supposed to be able to do what they're doing, throwing the football.
Yeah, it'd be much more concerning if it'd be more of an alarm if these guys weren't playing well in this time of year than to be excited if they were playing well. These are designed for the offenses to really excel, for those for the quarterbacks to look good. And to their credit, especially with Shedeur Sanders, being where he's on the depth chart, he's made some nice throws. It seems like Kenny Pickett, Dylan Gabriel, and Joe Flacco all have also had their moments. So all these guys have really taken turns to make some things happen. But the real test is going to be in August, when the pads come on. So many people say that, that's when practice really starts, is when you get the pads on, these guys go full speed. That's when these two rookies in particular are going to get a taste of what the real NFL speed is like. Then you have the joint practices with the Eagles and the Carolina Panthers. So many things have to happen before you can really evaluate a quarterback competition. This is just, like we said in the last segment, this is still kind of the install and tweaking phase of the program where you're getting timing down with all these different guys. It's supposed to be leaning towards the offense having success, and if it doesn't, that's a bigger problem.